Hi guys, hi my everythings, hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Igama lami Zinhle Zondi. So as you see by the title of the video, today I'm sharing a story time for the first time ever, and I am so excited guys. You don't know ukuthi ngijabule kanjani. Anyway guys, if you want to see how I achieved this look, please continue watching the video, and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, loves, and please turn on your notification bell to get notified whenever I post a video. Okay, boy loves, thank you so much for those who have been supporting me. I really much appreciate it. So yeah guys, without me talking too much, as I always say, let's get into the video. Okay guys, so this is not a makeup tutorial, but I will be showing you my product engiwasebenzisayo. I'm not gonna go into details ukuthi why am I using this product, how am I using this product. You will just see as siqhubeka ne video. So I've already done my eyebrows, as you can see. As I've already moisturized my face, I used a tissue oil and this Even and Lovely Even Tone cream. So now I am going to go in with my primer. I love priming my face before I do anything, so that a primer can just sit on my skin. And yeah, well. Okay guys, I'm sorry if you hear any noise. I'm shooting next to the window. The window is just right next to me, and people are walking up and down. So if you are picking up any noise, I am really sorry. I will try and be loud as much as I can be. I am not even sure what look I'm going to do, but Zobon, the most important thing is the story time. Okay, so yeah guys, story sikanje. There was this colleague of mine who used to make a joke ukuthi mina I would look good with her brother. Okay, she would just like out of the blue and say, like the first time when she saw me, she said to me, oh my gosh, you would look good with my brother. Okay, cool. At first I did not pay too much attention, because like, who does that? Okay, anyway, she used to joke about that like all the time when she sees me. So mina I didn't pay too much attention to that, and nje I just ignored her. Like every time every time I just ignored her. So okay, I don't know how, I don't know who, but guy, the brother, got hold of my number. I don't know how he got my number, but I'm sure it's through his sister. But he like called me. So okay, I'm funny look guy, and he's like, Sisi, you are speaking to, what am I going to name him? Let me name him Umoba. Umoba is his nickname given by my cousin because he was tall, like tall. So anyway, so he's like, you are speaking to Moba. I got your number from what am I going to call his sister? Let me call her Rose. I don't know why, it's just a name that popped up in my mind. Not that she looks like a rose or anything. So he says, I got your number from Rose, and I would like to speak to you. I would like to see you. Like, he was straight to the point, shame. So we arranged to meet up with Moba, and it happened. Okay, bear in mind, like, let me just lay out the story, like the background and everything. At that time, I was not dating anyone. I was just coming out from a very toxic 4-year relationship. Was it 4 years? Yeah. So I was like down and out with dating game. Like, you know, when you are coming from a toxic relationship, you like, one day you wake up and you're like, I'm ready to move on, like, let me get back to the dating scene, blah blah blah. And the next day you like, oh my gosh, I hate men are trash, and you I've had it with men. So I was going through that roller coaster. Okay, cool. So he phoned the day that we planned to meet. He phoned and said, he was like, so I'm outside, cause I gave him my direction, aya ekai. So yeah, and he said, I'm outside, please come outside. I'm waiting for you at the spot that you said we were going to meet. I was like, okay, cool. Okay, like, I was so scared. Like, I was so scared because I didn't know how he looked. He was a stranger. The only thing that I knew about him was his family, okay? Because I worked with his sister and his whole family. We used to go to the same church. So that's the only thing. So ndaqonda ukuba ake shuthi naye umzalwane kanti yay ha. Okay guys, we met with the guy. So you know, you first meet up, how it goes. You ask each other questions. Well, he was doing the most of the talking because I was so scared. I don't know why I was scared, but I was so uncomfortable, guys. I was so uncomfortable. So yeah, guys, so many interruptions. Anyway, so where was I? Okay, so I don't know why I was nervous, guys. Like, I was so nervous. Like, I didn't know what to think. Like, I was scared. So he did the most of the talking. Like, he was so hyperactive, like, guy. Like, he was so extra. He was just, when he saw me, he was like, he just smiled, and like, he gave me a weird smile, guys. I should have known there. I should have ran away. So he's like, oh, you look nice, umuhle and stuff. He complimented me, and I was like, thank you. Yeah. So we talked. He asked me a lot of questions. Amanye angisawakhumbuli. These are the only 2 questions engiwakhumbulayo because there's a story behind those 2 questions. So he was like, how old are you? At that time I was 21. No, I was 22. I told him I was 22, and he laughed. Oh, he asked me how old am I? I said I was 22, and he asked me if I do have a baby. I said no, I don't have a baby. And the guy laughed, and he said to me, "Aibo, that is impossible. Like, njani? How can you be 22 ungenayo umntwana? Like, kulo mhlaba esihlala kuwona, can't be 22 and do not have a child. Like, why? Is there something wrong with you?" And at that time, I was confused. Why would you say that? Like, on our first meetup, why would you say that? And so I said to him, I don't know why I don't have a baby. I guess it's because I don't like to have a baby as yet. And also, my father is very strict. So ngangisaba nje ukuthethiswa ubaba, guys, because baba was and still is a very strict father. Okay, fast forward, digga. Oh no. Next thing he said to me, you can't be 22 and do not have a child, right? That's what he said. And then the next thing is on shocker, guys. izonishoka umoba sugar cane. The next thing he said to me, ngizokumithisa, because you cannot be a whole 22-year-old without a child. Njani sikhona samasosha omhlaba. So that's what he said, and then yeah, I did not pay too much attention to that because I thought he was joking. So like, I should have ran away. Foot. That was another red flag. I should have ran away. But I didn't. Fast forward, we are dating. We are now a couple. Everything is nice. He's spoiling me like nje. He's being a gentleman. He calls me, he buys me airtime and stuff. So nje, everything is cool, yes. Just when I think everything is cool, saying it's okay, I'm being comfortable. Okay guys, let me just finish off the eyeshadow, and then I'll come back to do the rest of the face, because I don't want to like cut the story time without me finishing my whole face. So I'll be back just now. Okay, I'm done with my eyeshadow. Now let's get back to the story. Hi, okay. All right, okay, cool. Everything is normal, guys, until ingelos yathi indilahle uGabriel decide to forsake me. I fell pregnant, guys. I fell pregnant. And if I tell you ukuthi it wasn't easy, I really honestly mean it wasn't easy. Like, it was not easy. I fell pregnant, okay, guys, because ugai made it his mission ukuthi usisi lo akhulelwe, because there is no way, absolutely no way, a 22-year-old angabi namntwana. Like, there was no way according to him. Hi guys, I fell pregnant. So what happened with my pregnancy was ngangula nje, like serious. I was sick. And you know ukuthi when you're sick, you think inyongo. That's the first thing that you think, like you have to like cleanse your body, like, you know. So eventually I told Ugai, you know what, I'm not feeling well. Nje, I'm sick. Hey! What's in Ugai? What here? You're pregnant. I told you things of me, sister, so you are pregnant. Did I not cry? So I was like, oh my gosh. Am I really pregnant? Is he bluffing? Is he like making a fool of me? Like, is he bluffing? Like, I cannot be pregnant. Like, but again, I don't know what I was thinking, because we would, like, you know, send this into Zabadala without using the protection. Anyway, collab. So Ugai bought me a pregnancy test and gave it to his sister for his sister to give it to me. Okay, cool. I take a pregnancy test. So I take a pregnancy test and it comes out positive. Nangumin, I'm crying again. The only thing that was on my mind was my dad. What am I going to say to my dad? Like, my family. My mom and I were friends, so I knew Guti, she wouldn't like make it a big deal, but it was going to break your heart. but at the end of the day, she's a mom, she understands these things, so she wouldn't like have a problem. But my dad, you guys, my dad is that kind of ubaba who would kill for his child, and akafuni into encane wrong. Like, he wants, not that he wants a perfect child, but he like overloved us. What is that word, Kanen? What is that word? He was overprotective. Yeah, he was overprotective. So okay, fine. I phoned the guy, and the guy was like, I told you. I cried, guys. I cried. I took a picture. I sent it to his sister because Uka didn't have WhatsApp. So I sent the picture to his sister. And his sister was like, oh my gosh, you better tell your parents. Konje. Well, she was happy, but Mina, I was not happy at all. But anyway, so there's nothing I can do. Like, I'm pregnant. There's nothing I can do at this moment. So okay. So he knew I was pregnant, and honestly, I don't think he was happy. I'm not sure if he was happy or what, but he just told me, Guti, the only thing I remember that he said to me, I told you, Guti, so yeah, you are pregnant. Even when he bought the test, he was like, you're wasting your time. I'm telling you, you are pregnant. So guys, that's how I found out ukuthi ngikhulelwe. And I was so scared to tell my parents, like to tell my mom even. I was so scared. I didn't know what to do. I was sick, like nje, until I was 6 months. Somehow, if uhlala elokishini, uyalazi udaba, like your neighbors, like how my neighbors would like know your business more than you know your own business. So I'm not sure who told my mom, but somebody told my mom, and my mom asked me, and gangapiga, guys, because there was no way I could like deny. Big up to that neighbor or whoever told my mom. Thank you for like making things easier for me, because there was no way I was gonna sit down with my mom and tell her that I'm pregnant. Like, okay, cool. Fast forward, Dige. Still in a relationship, like he's spoiling me. Guy is spoiling me. He's buying everything that I need. But guys, another red flag. Yo, this is a red flag. This is red flag number 3. Okay. Guy would ask me, are my doctor's appointments army? I would tell him. He would show up. He would show up and take me to the doctor, and he would not go in with me to the doctor's room. He would just sit in the car and wait for me. Well, yes, guys, I'm really not sure about a relationship yet. Like, I think that's. So anyway, he would like sit in the car, wait for me, and ask me if I need anything. He would give me money, like nje. But emotionally, he was not there for me. Like, it's like I was dating my brother, if you get what I mean. Not even my brother. It's like I was dating a stranger. Like, it was like I was dating a stranger. So yeah. So guys, also our relationship was like this. He would ask me to visit him, and he would pick me up from my home to his grandmother's house, because he lived in his grandmother's house, because his grandmother passed away, and he was like looking after the house. So he would pick me up at home, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was 1.5 hour drive from my home to his grandmother's place. So nje, guys, I think it was 5 months. Our relationship was 5 months then. Yeah, I think it was 5 months later. So he would pick me up, and kuleyo drive lay, he would not say a word to me. We would listen to the radio or music or whatever, and he would not say anything to me. Like, the first time that happened, I thought maybe he was not okay and he needed space. Like, I didn't want to bother him because I don't know what's going on. He's like quiet all the way. So okay, guy is quiet. We arrived at his grandmother's place. He showed me he showed me the house, he showed me the rooms, and everything was cool. We sat and we watched TV. So this is now the first visit. So we watched the TV, and we would like have minimal conversation, like not talk, like have a proper conversation like normal couples do. I'm not even sure what is a couple at this point. I'm not sure what is senzani. Like, I'm not even sure who am I to this guy. But guys, there were so many red flags, and when I think about them now, I just laugh at myself. Okay, cool. Lapho, I'm still confused. Like, ngisa ayigile ukuthi ayibo unabantu abadala yini guy, what is wrong with him? Is there something wrong with me? Like, hey, guy, he would like not talk to me, guys. And guys, I'm not sure if you guys get me, but he would like not talk to me at all. Like, he would ask me, right? And I would say yes. When I asked naming right, and then he would just smile. And I was like, is he crazy? Is there something wrong up here? Like, and but like, I couldn't like approach him and ask him, what is wrong, yabo? Because at that time, like, I don't know why I was so scared of this guy. Like, I do not know why. In a way, it was like he was overpowering me in a way. So we continued dating, guys. We dated, we took guy. I'm pregnant again, Jal. So, guy would go missing like the whole week. I can't get hold of him. He's not calling me. It's like he's dead or something, or he's been kidnapped or something. I can't get hold of him. Like lapho mina, I'm worried about him, because like, he's my boyfriend. I should know where he is. He should be calling me. Like, he should be checking up on me and the baby, you know. guy would go missing for like weeks, and then he would call me with a different number. Another red flag. Another mother red flag. So guy would like go missing, and until I got used to that, I was like, oh, still when he calls me after like not calling me for the week, after not calling me for the whole week, I would not ask him, good, how ubupi? No. Guys, I cannot explain that feeling. Like, I'm not sure if I was scared or what, but like, I couldn't confront him about his intentions. He did a lot of things that I wish I like asked him, why are you doing this to me? Why, like, you wasting my time, yabo? So yeah, after a week he would come back. He would call me and say, I'm outside your house, please come, I'm outside your house, please come out. Namke stum dinner would go. Lapho he would like, lapho upete ama gift. He bought gifts for me, he gives me money, and he pretends like he has never like went AWOL on me. Like he pretended like nothing has happened, and now I would go with the flow. Intimacy mean I would go with the flow. Okay, it happened for the second time, third time, fourth time. Like that was our relationship. I would not panic if I try to call him and his number goes straight to voicemail. I would not panic. I knew that after a few days or a week or like three weeks, he would call me and come to see me and buy me gifts. I was okay with that. But deep down in my heart, I was asking myself a lot of questions because I was not sure what senzani. Like I was like not sure what kwenzakalani between us, you know. It didn't bother me, to be honest with you, to be quite honest with you guys. It didn't bother me. Like I was not bothered because I'm like I don't know, like I didn't even think that he was cheating on me. Like that thought never crossed my mind. I thought maybe like he needed space. All the time he went missing, I thought he needed space. Until one day, so a guy comes to fetch me, right? We are going to his grandmother's place, as always. And then he receives a call. When he receives the call, he just picks up the phone, like, yabo, he's got nothing to hide. And then he says to me, I need to pass by my friend's place. I need to pick up something. I said, okay, cool. Didn't have a problem. Well, he was not like really asking me. He was just telling me, "It's okay. We are going to his friend's place because he needs to pick up something." Okay, cool. We get to his friend's place, and he picks up my documents and he just placed them on top of my thighs. And I just had a glance. It had a logo, the Standard Bank logo, and I'm not sure what were the documents, but I think they were pay slips. I mean, bank statements. And I was like, yo. What have I done? At the same time, I'm like, oh, now I get it. Shuguti guy, when he goes missing, he's up to shenanigans. Like, And then I put 1 and 1 together and 2 became the answer. I was like, oh, okay, cool. It's none of my business. Like, I would not like ask any questions because really the guy is not talking much, but yeah. So that was another red flag. I'm not sure what number is this red flag because there were so many red flags. Okay, cool. So we arrived at his grandmother's place and we said we watched TV. Nobody's talking to anyone. He cooked for me, like Nje. He used to like cook for me, and Nje, he was that kind of he had his like soft side and his mysterious side. Like he was a mystery to me. Like magic, he has magic. You don't know what is but all you can see magic, disappearing acts and what. So we continued dating. I think when I was almost 8 months pregnant, he has been missing for like 3 weeks. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, 3 weeks. He calls and he says to me, I would like to see you. I'm outside your house. Please come out. I was like, oh, okay. Like, guy doesn't have like the decency to call me and say, I'm coming to your house at 11. Please be ready, blah, blah, blah. He would just call you randomly without me expecting a call from him. But the way I was scared of him, I like he would ask me to jump, I would ask him, how high, sir? Okay, also came, sugar cane came, I feel moba, and he just looked at me. Like, he just looked at me. I looked at him. We looked at each other. And he said to me, get out of my car. Yes, guys, it was like few seconds. Few seconds, and he's like, get out of my car. I was like, what? Why? What's wrong? You called me here and now you're telling me to get out of your car. Why? And that was the first time I stood up for myself. And he said to me, no, Jay, you're just annoying me. Just get out of my car. Okay. I was like, you know what? Ingelos came back to me. And Ingelos was sitting here. Another one here. I was like, you know what? I'm tired of your ish. If you don't tell me what's going on, I will not get out of your car. And I'm sick and tired of your shenanigans. Yabo? Like, I'm up to here. So it's either you're in a relationship with me or you're not. It's either you're a part of this baby's life or you're not. Because I'm tired of being ipola, like I'm tired of being your toy. Okay, you've been stringing me along for over a year now. So you better like tell me, Uguti, who are you to me? Like, you better step up. You better tell me. Like, you better be a man. Because I'm tired of you. I'm tired of your bullying. I'm tired. And he got angry. He got angry and he said to me, get out of my car. I'm not sure if the baby is mine. Blah, 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 blah. And he goes on and tells me that he heard that I'm dating some teacher. Well, there was a family friend who is a teacher who lived around my area. So he said to me, he's got spies, he's got cameras everywhere, and he has been informed that I am cheating on him. I'm like, what the? Really? Really? Like, are you gonna do this to me, like, right now? Like, here? And he went on and went on and on, and he wanted to hit me. Hey, guys. Things got like tense, like things heated up and they got tense. And you know, a pregnant woman with hormones shooting up the roof, I just slapped him. You know, I think I was so like over the relationship, the way it was draining me, because first things first, I've never like felt emotionally loved by him. Like, he was not clear with his intentions, you know. He was not clear with his intentions. So like, I was not sure, like, honestly, Guti, what are we doing with him? So I think it got to a point where I was like, where I reached my breaking point. And that was when he came and told me, Guti, when he came and made those accusations and chased me out of his mom's car and whatnot. Okay, so now it's a fight. I slapped him, he slaps me back, and then now it's like Casper and this other guy, I forgot his name. Goof. Because it was not too far from my house. Then the neighbors saw us and then they called my mom. And my mom was like, please stop what you're doing. and they said to him, you know that she's pregnant, you shouldn't be doing this, blah 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 blah, people are watching you, like, why are you embarrassing yourselves like this? Guys, lapho ke mina, I was crying. I think everything came back to me. Like, I've been like tolerating his behavior for a long time, and now he's making such accusations and stuff. So yeah, he eventually leaves. So he eventually leaves, and I go back inside. Now people are watching, guys. Cabang. People are watching, and yeah, that was the last time I spoke to him. Not like the last time, but during that time, that was the last time I spoke to him until I went into labor. So my mom called him and said, listen, you need to take us to the hospital, the baby is coming. He came. Brothers came. He came and he took me to the hospital. It was actually me and my mom. My mom was accompanying me to the hospital. And the guy acted like everything is normal. He was just talking to my mom, and he was laughing at me and saying, I'm lying, I'm not going into labor because why am I not crying, blah blah blah. And I don't wanna lie, I was so happy when he came, because it really broke my heart when he said the baby is not his. So yeah, so we arrived at the hospital and I got admitted. The following day I gave birth to a beautiful baby boy. I gave birth to my son. So his mom and his sister came and they took us home. Also my mom came. So we got home. He wanted to see the baby. He fetched the baby like 3 days later, I think. 3 days later he came, he fetched the baby, and his sister was sending me pictures of him bonding with the baby, blah 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 blah. And I was like, yo guys, after everything you put me through. So he was there for the baby, and yeah, guys, there was a lot that happened. And like, for me it was quite an experience. Like, I've never dated someone oganjia, and still today I'm not sure what were we dating or he just loved the idea of me. So okay, when my son was let me see, when my son was 5 months, he passed away. And honestly, I think I was hurting because of my son. Like, Mina, I grew up with a father, and now he is not gonna grow up with a father. Like, that was the first thing that came to my mind when I heard the news of his passing. So he passed away, and that was the end. And honestly, like, this story is going to be a part of my life. Yeah, well. So yeah guys, this is the final look, and this is unfortunately the end of the video. This was my first time doing a story time. I hope you guys did enjoy it, and please do not forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bell to get notified whenever I post a video. Okay, so yeah guys, I'll see you guys on my next video. Keep well, take care of yourself, and may God bless you.